officially welcomed the 9th edition of SATA to Sri Lanka and announced the upcoming event dates. May I now invite the Chairman of Sri Lanka Tourism Development Authority, Mr. Buddhika Hemavasan.
So this is actually a remarkable occasion itself. So SATA is nothing new to Sri Lanka. South Asian travel overseas been, I think it happened twice before as well. And this is the 9th chapter of the SATA. What is important here is like we are actually in South Asia, we all are destinations which is promoting each other or competing each other in the international tourism market. But on the other hand, we are really brothers and sisters who have been joining hands together. So rather than being competitive, while being competitive in the international market itself, we can complement each other with the best practices, the benchmarks, as well as the complementary elements of joint working. So SATA is, in a way, is a platform showcasing the best of Sri Lanka, the best of South Asia's travel and tourism products. So that gives an opportunity for us to share each other's best practices, share each other's recognized, world-recognized, maybe accommodation, maybe tour operation, maybe attractions, and various sort of other kind of tourism products. So overall, this leads us to a kind of strategic move to develop ourselves as a tourism zone of the world. Maybe like say South Asia can be considered as one of the most attractive tourism zones. In one part, Maldives is being there, which is being considered as one of the finest tourism destinations. And we are here, again, we've been considered as one of the most desired islands in the world and being considered as one of the finest tourism destinations in the world.
I think we offer the world to the tourists who are experiencing this region. The South Asian destinations have everything: the cold weather, the down beaches, mountains, heritage, history, culture, the food, delicacies. I think Sri Lanka is a great place. I consider mostly as my home away from home. I drive along. I have been to the most northern southern tip of Sri Lanka. I think sometimes more than Sri Lankan friends have been to places in all of Sri Lanka. I've been to Jaffna, I've been to Trinco, I've been to Sigiriya and places. These are amazing spots. So when we talk about the MICE tourism, SATA brings over 300 delegates across South Asian region to celebrate the best of South Asian hospitality. From the brands like Taj Mahal Palace to the brands of Nepal and Bhutan, which are unique, will be taking part. From travel agents association to hotel association to tourism boards are taking part. Travel media across South Asian region is taking part. So we have different activities. On the day one, we have an event called SATA Connected Conversation, which provides the opportunities of regional hotels and travel agents to get along. We'll be getting the support of Tassel and Slido to connect with these properties and create a business momentum. So this is the day one, and the day one also has a SATA Alliance meeting, which I was talking with the chairman to host a forum to identify and work on ways that how regional tourism organizations and tourism boards can work along promoting the region, South Asia to the world. Sri Lankan Airlines plays quite a big role in bringing tourists from the Europe's corners to this South Asian region. And I think Sri Lanka as a destination can do a lot of combined tours. And then the growing outbound tourism is immense. When the COVID hit, I really wanted to highlight this point, the world stock. So it's a 2-day event, and it was formed with the idea that we should celebrate the people behind tourism and the products and the brands. So always the focus has been on the people who bring hospitality to the forefront. So it's a very informal setup that we have. We bring the best and the finest tourism professionals, industry players, stakeholders, and the brands to a destination in South Asia. So that whereby we kind of showcase what that particular destination has to offer. So within the region, people get to know in detail what a country or a destination has to offer and how they can benefit by associating, collaborating, and taking the product back to their respective markets. So that's why we've kept it informal. So we want the people to come, relax, get to know each other, bond over 2 days, and celebrate their success, between themselves. So only the award
winners are invited to the event. So they are there, and over the 9 years, we've been growing. But in between, you would have seen, after the first 3 years, you would have seen more than 1,000 brands nominating themselves. But this year, we have 500 brands.
I think Sri Lanka is promoted as a twin center destination together with Maldives. So they do the cultural experience in Sri Lanka and they travel to Maldives to enjoy the beach and water-based activities. It's the same with Sri Lanka and India. So this region has so much of variety to offer to the international traveler. In addition to that, Sri Lanka can be, in the future, a cruise hub and connect India and Maldives together. At one point of time, one of the biggest tour operators in the world, they were looking at that possibility of making Sri Lanka a cruise hub. So what I'm saying is, if we work together, we can promote the destination together. So SATA will recognize the individuals as well as entities that has contributed to the tourism industry, contributing to the tourism industry. So that is an acknowledgement and recognition of service, and that will also encourage the service providers to take the service level, improve the services. So what I have to say is, as SLITO, Sri Lanka Association of Inbound Tour Operators, we are responsible for generating about 70% of tourist arrivals to Sri Lanka. We will wholeheartedly support SATA, and we hope that this event will be a great success.
I would like to acknowledge SATA team taking this initiative forward, that is taking South Asia forward in the global map. I'm very proud and honored to be a part of it and acknowledge their hard work, what they are doing for South Asia. And also I'd like to acknowledge their contribution in the tourism industry. I need to acknowledge that. It's not only award, but they are motivating so many people, so many hotels, as he said, the new GM award and the rest. I honestly don't know all the awards, but I think they are great landmarks of this industry. I would like to request something from media. We have a great product. It's your job. You are the brand ambassadors of this story. We take this forward to the world the way it's possible. We can't tell you how, but I'm sure you have different ways of taking this message forward. Because without that, we cannot reach this milestone. And finally, I would like to say a few words of Cinnamon brand. We are only good at one thing, hospitality. My vision for Sri Lanka is to become the most hospitable nation on earth, and I want the most hospitable hotel for Cinnamon brand to be. And what we are seeing next month is hosting one of the most elite events, the best possible event that we can think of for the travel trade.